yeah.
We don't have the kits in the system yet.
Yeah. I might also have to get more fabric too, I think. But you know what I would kill for? Your little fans.
Oh, yeah.
Please. Thank you. Did I go live? I think I did. Thank you for bringing me back. Is today Wednesday? It is, right? Okay. Hi, how are you? I love your bag with those little dogs. Are they dogs or cats? Oh, it's so cute.
My sister-in-law found it, and I didn't think your Bradley did this kind of fun.
Oh yeah,
stuff.
fun stuff.
Yeah.
It is so cute.
It saves me from having to make another cat bag.
There you go. There you go. I get it. Hello, hello, hello. We are live. I am Tisha Copeland at Not Your Mama's Quilt Store in Plano, Texas, and we are doing our What's New Wednesday live today, coming to you from sunny Plano. At least it's sunny today, because last Thursday and Friday we were closed because we had snow and ice. And the worst thing about it is Dallas is not prepared for snow and ice, so they can't get all the roads cleared up. Does anybody else relate to that? So what we ended up having to do was close the store for those 2 days. Oh, I hate doing that. Closing the store for those 2 days because we were locked inside. Because, you know, the snow falls and then it melts and then it refreezes and it's just a sheet of ice. Yeah. And nobody has any kind of tires to drive on that. Nobody has anything. My driveway is at a pitch, or an incline. And so when I backed out of my driveway, I just put it in reverse and slid down. Trying to get back in was a challenge. I had to start from the alley, and the first time I did it, I went a little bit slow and I couldn't get into the garage. So then I backed up a little bit more and I went again with a little more force, still couldn't get in the garage. Tried it a third time, still couldn't get in there. So I had to back up all the way to the alley to get a running start. And I was in the alley. Then I gassed it all the way into the garage. I didn't hit anything. I was able to stop. I was really concentrating, but I had to gas it to get my tires. Once I got my front tires in, I was okay. So can anybody else relate to that? Anybody else living in the area? Yeah, no. Anyhow, tell me where you are, where you're watching from. Let's say hello to everybody out there. I'm happy to be here today. I have a couple of fun things to tell you about. Yes, we do. We have some fun stuff. So let's see. Well, we can go ahead and get started. I haven't had anybody tell me where they're from yet. I have 4 people watching, and they might all be 3 family members watching. It might be my husband and my 2 kids, and Debbie, who's in the back room right there. You can't see her, but she is there. Okay. So we have some fun classes coming up. There's Nancy. She's in Idaho. Hey, Nancy. Do y'all have snow right now? I think you're supposed to get some more with this big Arctic front that we're supposed to be getting again this weekend, right? Or y'all might be in it already. We're supposed to get it this weekend. But all you Idahoans know how to drive in that. Y'all know how to act. Texas don't know how to act. So anywho, let me tell you some fun classes we had. We had a Schmetz needle seminar that was so good. We got to do that while we were locked in the house. Oh, Mary Ellen's from Kershaw, South Carolina. Yay. You should be okay with your weather right now, right? You're not getting anything bad if I remember. Welcome, Mary Ellen. So we have some classes that were really, really good. We did the Schmetz Needle webinar. This was so informative. You learned so much in this class. I'm going to be adding a second class for all our customers who want to watch it. And the best thing about this is that you can watch it from home. It's a Zoom meeting, so you can watch it from home. You don't have to come and do it. And oh my goodness, you learn so much. Not just what kind of needles are the best, but when do you use a particular needle? And also, how is a needle made, which is very interesting on knowing the parts of the needle and how it's interacting with your thread and fabric. So be watching for that because it will be coming up. I have a Poppins bag coming up this weekend. If you live in the area, excuse me, we have a Poppins bag coming up. The one this Friday is sold out already, but I did add another one for, I think, March. I'd have to go in and look. I added another one last night. So if you want to sign up for that, those are the cutest little bags. And then we have our applique demo this weekend. If you wanted to do applique and you're not sure what you think about it, do you want to do it by machine? Do you want to do it by hand? Taylor, who just does the most awesome demos, is going to give you suggestions on what you can do. This is not a full-on class. It's a demo showing you different ways that you can applique that, guess what? They're all legal. Okay, there's no such thing as having to do it only one way and that's the only way. No, times have changed, my friends. She's going to give you different ways you can do it, and it's going to be so cool. That's going on this coming Saturday. And then next Tuesday, we have what we call the hot and heavy bag. That is a bag by Annie, and it is designed to carry your hot iron. So you can make it smaller to carry a small iron or larger to carry a larger iron. The cool thing about it is that it's pretty enough. You don't have to just carry irons in it. Several of my ladies were making it cosmetic bags, sewing bags, purses. They just wanted to carry everything in there. They're like, I don't even carry my iron around with me. Everywhere I go has an iron, so I'm not going to do that. So those bags come out really, really cute. We have, let's see. I got the hand sewing. I know I got the hot and heavy. The hand sewing club that we meet the first and third. Is it first and third or second and? I think it's the first and third Wednesdays of the month at 9 in the morning. So if you like to do hand sewing and you live in the area. And then next week on Thursday evening, we have Quilter's game night. That's always a lot of fun coming up. We have a great time. We have a blue onion cook. Oh, it's full. We have the blue onion quilt class, which is learning how to use an oval ruler. Fun, right? And it is easy to learn. Are you open Monday on Martin Luther King Day? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Unless it's snowing, in which case I may just come in anyhow. You never know. But yes, we are open Monday. Thank you for asking, Debbie. I appreciate it. Very good. She's my keep me organized what I'm going to be talking about. So lots of fun classes coming up. If you live in the area, come and take a class with us. I have some great bag classes coming up. Our series again with Sallie Tomato, which I think are absolutely fabulous because you learn so much with the bag making that we do in steps. Every month you're learning more. So much so that when we started this last summer was the first time that I did this bag series, right? We started it and everybody came to the first class and they were all kind of nervous about coming because they'd never done bags and they didn't like zippers and they hadn't sewn on vinyl and they hadn't done this and hadn't done that. And by the end of their fourth bag or their fifth bag, they came in. I pretty much sat there and boosted their confidence. And they were just sewing. They were just reading the instructions. They knew how to do it. That's how much you learn. You learn starting something easy. Each month you learn a little bit more. And then as it gets a little more complicated, you're learning it. By the time you get to the last bag, you're like, yes, I'm a Coach handbag maker. I can do that. Yes, I make Michael Kors bags, Fendi bag. I got nothing on me. So yes, very, very good class. So if you're planning on participating on the Texas Shop Hop, that is going to be starting March 1st. And this is going to have 130 stores in it all across Texas. It is a huge shop hop that goes on for all of March, all of April. And the cool thing about it is that for 2 Sundays, one in March and one in April, all the stores are open. Maybe not all of them on the same day, but we're all assigned certain Sundays. So for the stores that are not generally open on Sundays, we are assigned a weekend. Ours is going to be March 16th, that we will be open on a Sunday, and then April 13th. So those two things will be coming up, and you want to mark your calendar if you're going to do the shop hop. Is anybody out there planning on doing the shop hop, the Texas shop hop? You know, you don't have to officially participate. You can always just get the magazine, because the magazine is fabulous. You can always just get the magazine, and then you have a list of all the shops. And so whenever you do wander down to Texas, you can visit all the quilt shops that were in the magazine, or some of them in the area, right? You also get to you see pictures of what the inside of the store looks like, because we have to update that. And you can go to their websites and shop also. So if you see something, or you see a store that looks interesting to you, that you're like, oh, I kind of like the vibe over there, let me see what they have, you can go to the website and see. So if you want to get one of the magazines, you can order it from us. We will be getting them in February, I think it is, maybe the end of January. And then as soon as they start coming in, we can start mailing them out. There might be a little bit of a lag time, because they give us dates of when we can mail and not mail stuff. But yes, we'll be able to do that. Those two things coming up. If you do live in the area and you've wanted to learn how to English paper piece, I am doing a beginner class on Saturday, March 29th. And English paper piecing is a great handwork kind of sewing, creating beautiful designs. There's so many ways out there to do it. And if you've watched every single YouTube video you could possibly watch and you just don't get it, then come and take this class, because you can ask me questions. You get to see up close with your eye. I spy with your little eye. You can spy what I am doing up close, and see what tools I like to use that just make my life easier when I'm doing EPP. Okay. You don't have to say that this is the only way and the right way, because there are as many ways and as many tools as people who do it, and the tools that are out there. So you find what works for you. You find what you like, and that's what how I will teach. Okay. Then this past Saturday, we had the custom sneaker class, and I wish I had a pair of sneakers to show you. We have 2 classes. We sold out of both of them. Okay. They both sold out this fast. Well, some ladies couldn't come on Saturday because they still had too much snow and ice where they were. And like I said, it's not that we're snowed in necessarily. It's that you can't drive on this stuff. And so some of the areas that don't have as many trucks sanding the roads, or, they don't do that in the neighborhoods. They just do it on the main drives. If they don't have as many trucks doing that, or they can't get out of their driveway, they didn't come to the class. So what our instructor graciously, I say, because I don't ever find instructors who do this. She said, you know what, I'll come back for another class and let's switch those people. That class is going to be coming up February, March 22nd on a Saturday. It is so much fun. And everybody's tennis shoes, their sneakers, were so cute. You can make it either with custom fabric, sports fabric, if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan. I don't know why you would be, but if you are, then you can make it with your Dallas Cowboy. You can make it college football logos on your fabric. You can just use pretty fabric. You can use Christmas fabric, Valentine fabric, whatever you want. This is a super fun class. And like I said, we just added another one. I did it last night, and it's going to be on Saturday, February 22nd. So if you were thinking about it and you got wait listed for the other 2 classes, now's your chance to jump on it. Okay, here's your chance to do it. And then I added another Poppins bag. I think I told you that already. There's one coming up in February the 21st, which is the day before the tennis shoe class. The Poppins bag ended up being super popular. I didn't think people would like it so fast, so well. And I added another one to the schedule. So if you got waitlisted for the one before, you want to come and do the one in February. This is going to be a fun little class. And when you're done with it, you've got the cutest little bag to play with. So all of those sound like a lot of fun. If you like to take classes, then I invite you to come and join us. We would love to have you here in Plano, Texas. So what kind of new stuff do we have? First off, did you see this gorgeous quilt? Look how beautiful that is. So this is made with the poppy cotton fabric, Calico Cowgirls, I think is what it's, Calico Cowgirl, right? Yes, Calico Cowgirl. It's a lot of for me. I get distracted trying to say the words and not pay attention to the what do you call it? Name of the fabric. Look how gorgeous that is. Love it. It came out so pretty. And you might think, oh, that was a hard quilt to do. It is not hard, and it's not overly large either. I'm going to say this is the throw size, 60 inches by 60 inches. This particular pattern is a pattern by, let me switch cameras. Hold on. Oh, thank you, Debbie. It always surprises me. I always think like I just thought it and it did it. I wish. This pattern is called Colored Glass, and it is a quilt. It is a pattern by Nomadic Quilter. Nomadic Quilter is who did it. Colored Glass. It comes in 5 different sizes. You have the baby size, throw, which is what's on the wall behind me, the twin size, queen, and king. And you know what? It's fat quarter friendly, so it makes it super easy to do. And it's a great size. I like the 60 by 60 because that's normally what I use. And yes, I put it on my bed because I'm quite comfortable with just a 60 by 60 on my side. My husband doesn't always want a quilt on his side, so I have it on my side. I think it just is the greatest thing because when you can do multiple sizes with one pattern, it's really good. Like I said, it's called Colored Glass. We have it in store now, and we will be making kits for this quilt behind me. Let me see how I do this. Yay! We will be making kits for this quilt behind me. So if you're interested in the quilt, in the kit, be watching because I will be advertising kits pretty soon. Which if you don't get my newsletters, you need to. We only send it out once a week. We don't send it out every single day or multiple times a day. I hate that. I send it out once a week. We try to keep it fun, light, show you what products we have. I don't really enter a lot of personal information in there because I don't know. I'm not always sure everybody wants to know what I'm doing in my life because I'm pretty boring. But you have some great patterns that come in, some great fabric lines that come in, and it shows our classes and stuff. So watch that because we will be advertising kits on it, especially one like this one that is so pretty. The other one, so, you know, I told you I was going to be teaching a class with a mariner's compass. And a mariner's compass always sounds like it's going to be really hard. It's not when you are doing it with the Robin Ruth rulers. Robin Ruth came up with a ruler method. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I always get distracted because my nose looks really pink, like I've been crying and I haven't been. And now I have a pink quilt behind me and a pink shirt on and I look like, I don't know. Okay, squirrel, sorry. So Robin Ruth has these really great rulers to do Mariner's Compass. I will be teaching a class in it, but I just finished, well, almost finished, not completely finished, a quilt doing one of her patterns with the fabric line called Magic Makers. And this is by Corey Dantini for Free Spirit Fabrics. Let me show you. I'm pretty excited about this. It's not finished. I still need to add two more borders, but I want to show you. Oh, thank you. gonna say, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this because I'm not quite long-armed enough. Thank you. So can you see it right there? So these are the Mariner Compass that I will be teaching the class on how to do them. And once you start doing them, they're really fun. You can whip them out pretty quick. Now, I say pretty quick because it's not foundation paper piecing. It is done with a ruler. You have to take your time and do it. But once you learn it, you can get it done. Pretty fun. And the Corey Dantini fabric, all of it is her fabric. But you've got this panel right here, and it comes with the sewing machine, and then it comes with the girls, the ladies that are sewing. So that makes up for easy piecing. And then you have right here these spools of thread. So that repeats itself a couple of times. And the girls right here is a spool of thread. So these kits are going to be coming up pretty soon. I don't have them done yet because I literally just finished this on Monday. So I don't have them done yet, but we will have this coming up as a kit very shortly. And it is so pretty. And if you're nervous about learning that Mariner's Compass, then come and take the class. Thank you. She takes such good care of me. So come and take the class from me, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Now, you don't have to do it necessarily for that quilt, right? I'm teaching a Mariner's Compass using the rulers, and we're going to make 3 compasses. You can use it to make a table runner if you want to. You can use it to make a bag. You'll have the front and back of the bag. So if you have any bag patterns, you can certainly use it. There's a number of different things. You can just hang it up on the wall. I have one hanging in our bathroom that is just a practice one I had to do to make sure I was getting everything right. And then once I saw it was all right, then I went ahead and went to my fabric I was supposed to use for this quilt. But I have the other one hanging up, and it's still pretty. It's cute. I mean, I still use pretty fabric. It just doesn't match anything. And I don't want to make more of it, but it's still very pretty fabric. So yes, thank you, ladies. Thank you for saying that. Let's see. I was kind of looking at my messages. I get distracted, squirrel, right? Okay, let me see. Barbara says, hi, I'm late. That's okay. We don't care. Debbie says, me too. I guess, Debbie, were you late? I don't know. You were gorgeous, pink or green. Thank you. My nose is so red, though. I don't know what's going on with that. It looks like I've either been crying or drinking. I'd rather be drinking, but I'm not doing that either. Barbara says, oh, that's beautiful. The quilt. It is beautiful. It is really pretty. Her quilts, the Robin Ruth, if you have a minute, look it up. Robin Ruth Designs. Her name is Robin Long. And look it up. Her quilts are gorgeous. Gorgeous. And yes, Barbara, it will be a kit pretty soon. It's not done yet. We haven't put the kit together yet. Sandra M says, I'm really late. That's okay. We're so happy to have you, Sandra. Hey, there's no time. You don't have to be here exactly on time, okay? We're women. We get to show up when we want. We still command the room. So you're okay. You're doing all good. So yeah, that's going to be something else we have coming up. So remember I was talking about the shop hop? Takes me a minute because I wanted to say Saturday sampling. Remember I was talking about the shop hop? So no, I didn't buy the fabric that goes with the shop hop. Okay. I really didn't like it. It wasn't my style. I should say that. It wasn't our style, and I didn't want to get left with it. Okay. Which means I didn't sell out of it for the shop hop, and now I got to try to move it. I didn't want to try to do that because that's a lot of money you sit on that you have to pay out. And then if it doesn't sell out, you're kind of like, okay, now what? As a store owner, right? So I didn't buy that particular fabric, but I did get some other fun fabric. You want to see? I got Texas fabric. You want to see? Hold on. Okay, I'm going to switch to the other camera. Oh, there she goes again. She is so cool. Being Debbie. So, what is Texas known for? Tell me. Anybody know? Anybody know what flowers is Texas known for? The bluebonnet. You say, did I hear somebody say bluebonnets? Bluebonnets. Look at this fabric I got. And the best thing is I can start selling it now. So the fabric that goes with the shop hop, it can't be sold yet. They tell us when we can start sewing it. Yes, Sandra, you're right. The bluebonnets. Your bluebonnets, that's right. So here is the bluebonnets on a white background. Bluebonnets on a blue background with the little Indian paintbrushes also. See the little red ones right there? Well, I guess they're not exactly Indian paintbrushes, but kind of. The little red flowers right there. So the small blue bonnets on the white background and the blue background. And then I have blue bonnets again on a blue background. This is a little bit bigger. Can you see the size difference right there? A little bit bigger and a little bit of a different color blue. This one has more white in it, so you can see it a little bit more on the blue background, and then the larger one on the white background. So 4 different ways you can have the small blue bonnets, the larger ones. Both of them really pretty. I'm going to move down a little bit. There we go. Really, really pretty. So what other flower is Texas known for? Anybody know? Anybody? What was the name from Bueller? Bueller. She knew exactly what I was thinking. Does anybody have an answer? Bueller. Bueller. How about the yellow rose of Texas? Oh, so last year when they had their fabric, they didn't have the yellow rose of Texas in their fabric. I couldn't believe it. They left it off. I was like, this wasn't Texans who designed this, was it? It must have been a Yankee because everybody knows we got the yellow rose of Texas and bluebonnets. And the other thing I knew it wasn't a Texas designer was because in San Antonio, what did they put down there? Just the Alamo. I was like, what about Mexican food and piñatas and fiestas? Y'all just left that off. So, and then when I was like, what are y'all thinking, man? You left off a whole big chunk of Texas right there. Look at these gorgeous yellow roses of Texas. So, so pretty. You've got this yellow rose right here on a blue background with a little bit of tone on tone blue in the background. Then you have the yellow rose on a very light blue background, very pastel-y, and it also is almost a tone on tone. You have a white outline of roses in the background. See the white print in the background? Those are roses, also a smaller one. So you've got the 2 yellow roses, 2 different colorways to choose from right there. This is really fun because it's so colorful and it is so Texas with our blue bonnets. The other thing, do you know what we are on the migratory path for? These things migrate through us and they come through Texas on their way to Mexico. On their way to Mexico. My neighborhood happens to be in one of the routes. And if you time it with just right, it's 1 or 2 days. Our trees, the willow trees that are down by our little creek are covered in them. Covered in them. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yep. Look at that. Monarch butterflies. One time I was walking down by the little creek. It's a little drainage area. We just call it the creek. I was walking down by the creek one time and I saw on the willow branches as they're hanging down something fluttering like loose leaves. And I was like, well, that's weird that these leaves are like moving like that, and there really isn't that much wind. So I went over there, and oh my gosh, there were so many monarch butterflies on there. That happened probably 12 years ago. I've only caught it one other time since then, and like I said, it's all in the timing. It doesn't happen over like the course of a week, or maybe it does and I just miss it. It all happened within 1 or 2 days, and they go through and they're done. You're done with them. So these gorgeous, gorgeous monarch butterflies. I have the dark blue, the light blue, and very light blue, almost a white. Look how beautiful those are. Those are so pretty. Even if you wanted to fussy cut them, you have room to do that. Here is a 3-inch size right here. Look at all the butterflies you can get in that 3-inch size. If you went down to a 1-inch size, you can still fussy cut some of these little butterflies. Look, oh my gosh, that's so cute. So you can fussy cut these if you want to. And if you want to do it big, you want a larger piece to fussy cut, here's your 5-inch size right there. And look how many butterflies you get in that. I love this. So pretty. The oranges are gorgeous. The black is beautiful. I mean, this is just a really, really pretty print. So you've got all of those right there, the 3 colors of monarch butterflies. Then, in case you want to tone it down a little and the colors are too bright, I also have some monarchs right here that are just white on the blue, yellow on white, and white on the light blue. Look how pretty those look. So you can, if you want to, tone it just like this. If you don't want to get too bright, or even go this way, but you go, wait a minute, I still want to add another color. I need to still build a little bit on top of it. I don't know what says Texas Plains, like living in Texas, more than some pretty plaid. Look how pretty this is. Add that to it right there. You can pop it right in the middle. Oh, I love that. Love it. Actually, I want to move these 2 yellows apart from each other. Look how pretty that is. And if I get another blue like this and pull it in there, this is coming out so pretty. You know what I can see? A shopping bag done in this also. A shopping bag, and you have the butterflies on the outside and the plaid on the inside. Let's pull in. Oh yeah, look how pretty that is. So if I wanted to do, okay, I have 2 plaids. But let's put in, now I'm just playing. Can you tell? Look how pretty. I have those yellow ones. Let's see. We can go right there. Okay, I love this. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? That makes a perfect quilt. So many patterns call for 10 fat quarters. So many patterns do. And look at that. If that doesn't say yay, happy Texas, I just don't even know what does. This says yay, happy Texas to me. It says yeehaw. Oh my God, I should show you some of the boots the ladies made. Do we have them, Debbie? Everybody took them home?
Well, just let them know there's a surprise because we're all working on getting ready for the shop. But I bet we could have people bring them next week.
Okay. There's a surprise next week. We're going to show you.
I think only one person finished before they left.
Okay.
That was Jen. Oh, Kelly finished.
I thought Anna Lee finished hers.
Did she?
I thought so.
Yeah, I think you're right. They're super cute.
They are super cute. Wait till you see what we have getting ready for the Texas Shop Hop. Super cute. That should be the day that we have to dress up also in cowboy boots and cowboy hats.
I don't hear you. Sorry. What?
I take it she doesn't want to do that. I love my cowboy boots. I don't know about anybody else, but I like them. Yes, I love this orange too. I think it is so, so pretty. And I think if you pop it with some more orange, dark orange right in here, oh my gosh, that would look beautiful, wouldn't it? You're right. It is so pretty. Wait, I want to step over here and get it orange. Hold on. That's not it. Well, maybe. It could be, kind of. Ooh, look how pretty that looks. Ooh. Oh my gosh, look how gorgeous that looks. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. You're right, Melanie. Look how gorgeous that is. So we have got this new in the store, and if you want to come in and get it now, then come in and get it now. If you wait till the shop hop starts, I'm going to tell you, you're not going to get it, because once people start coming in, they don't just buy like, I want a what do you call it? I want a fat quarter of it. They buy enough for backings. Okay, if they want butterflies as a backing, that's 4 or 5 yards at a time. So don't think about this too long, because it's going to sell out. And I know I can't get any more right now because all the printers are out of it for all the shops that are in Texas ordering stuff also. So all the manufacturers are out of it. So, or they will be come March. So come on in right now. What would you make with one of these? Would you do a quilt? If you did it, would you do quilts with this? I'm really kind of seeing a bag. And you know what? I also see, hold on, because I'm going to tell you what I'm going to work on for. We have a retreat we're going to. You know what I'm going to do? The Texas fabrics. A table topper. You know, these table toppers, they come out 17 inches. Look how pretty they are. That's the kaleidoscope one. But since I'll be using the Texas fabrics, look how gorgeous. It's going to come out more like that. I'll be making this. If you're going on retreat, are you going on retreat with us? You might be. If you want to work on this, let me know. We can work on it. Maybe the people going on retreat want to do. Oh, maybe I should tell them that. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed today, Wednesday, January 15th. I cannot believe we're halfway through January. We just got our Christmas lights down last night. Yesterday, they just came down, and we have to do it before the HOA starts calling us to get it down. I know, Melanie. Ooh, ah. Yeah, Barbara says she loves the bag idea. Me too. Me too. Sandra says, yep, love that. Me too. I love this fabric. I think it's so much fun. We will have 2 new fabrics next week. 2, maybe 1. I know. Next week to show you. That'll also be a fun surprise. It'll be so cute. So you all, thank you for joining us today for What's New Wednesday on January 15th. I'm Tisha Copeland at Not Your Mama's Quilt Store, and we meet every Monday. No, we don't. We meet every Wednesday at 1 o'clock to tell you new stuff coming into the store, what classes we have coming up, and just listen to me rattle for a little while, talk and talk and talk to myself. You never know. Lots of squirrels out there. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you next week. Goodbye.